Alright citizens, today we are hitting the mean streets of old Detroit in RoboCop Rogue City on PlayStation 5. This is one of the PlayStation Plus free games of April 2025, putting you directly in the metallic shoes of the iconic law enforcement Cyborg. And we are here to tell you if this surprisingly faithful adaptation is worth your time. Let's get into RoboCop Rogue City PS5 review and see if it captures the essence of the legendary RoboCop experience. For the fans of the original film, the question is, does RoboCop Rogue City deliver the gritty action and dark humor we expect? We'll be answering that and more in our full review. Gameplay in RoboCop Rogue City is a satisfying blend of classic first-person shooter action and elements that truly make you feel like RoboCop. The combat is weighty and impactful, with enemies reacting realistically to your powerful weaponry. The iconic Auto 9 feels fantastic to wield, and you will have access to a range of other weapons and abilities as you progress. One of the standout features is the slow-motion focus mode, which allows you to strategically target enemies and take them down with precision. Beyond the shooting, there is also an investigation sequence where you'll use RoboCop enhanced senses to analyze crime scenes, gather evidence, and make choices that can affect the story. Upgrading RoboCop is also a key part of the experience, allowing you to enhance his various systems from combat prowess to hacking skills. The pacing of the game feels deliberate, allowing you to soak the atmosphere of Detroit and truly embody the character. Visually, RoboCop Rogue City on the PlayStation 5 is a solid offering. The detail of RoboCop himself is impressive, with his metallic armor reflecting light realistically, and the environments of old Detroit are gritty and atmospheric, capturing the rundown feel of the films. While it might not be the most graphically demanding game on the market, it certainly does a good job of immersing you in its world. The sound design is where the game truly shines. The iconic sound effects, from the whirring of RoboCop movements to the powerful blast of its weapons, are all faithfully recreated. Peter Weller even returns to the voice of the character, adding an extra layer of authenticity that fans will greatly appreciate. The overall audio experience is fantastic and significantly enhances the immersion. The story of RoboCop Rogue City takes place between the second and the third films, and it does a commendable job of capturing the tone and themes of the original movies. The narrative explores familiar themes of corruption, corporate greed, and the struggle for justice in a decaying society. Fans of the franchise will find plenty of nods and references to the films, and the game does a good job of expanding on the RoboCop universe without feeling disrespectful to the source material. The atmosphere is suitably gritty and dark, perfectly reflecting the bleak outlook of old Detroit. So, what are the highlights and potential drawbacks of RoboCop Rogue City? The pros: the faithful adaptation of the RoboCop universe, satisfying and impactful combat, authentic sound design and Peter Weller voice acting, engaging story that fits within film canon, satisfying upgrade system. The cons: well, the graphics might not be cutting edge for a PlayStation 5 title, some repetitive environments, and pacing can feel a bit slow at times. Overall, RoboCop Rogue City on PlayStation 5 is a surprisingly enjoyable and faithful adaptation of the beloved sci-fi franchise. While it might not be a graphical powerhouse, it more than makes up for the satisfying gameplay, authentic sound design, and engaging story. If you are a fan of RoboCop or just looking for a solid single-player FPS experience, this free PlayStation Plus title is definitely worth checking out. We give RoboCop Rogue City a solid 8. Let us know what you think about in the comments below.